Hello, beautiful. I have a message for you. So, thanks for being on my channel and stick around. I feel like this is going to be a special message for someone. So, my name is Jo Ellen. Thank you for being on my channel. If you're here, I'd love to hear what your zodiac sign is. If you want to comment that would be amazing. So we could connect in that way. And if you vibe with this, you can comment claim this energy and I'd love to know. Okay, so we're going to do a Celtic cross spread. It's going to offer the best overview of what's going on in your current energy. And before we get started on the reading, we're going to pull a few oracle cards. But are you feeling a little defensive right now? If you are, this reading might be for you. So yeah, stick around if you're feeling defensive. Or you could just feel like also very, you could have just like you could be in this phase of like setting firm boundaries with other people. And yeah, so anyway, before we get into that, let's frame this reading with a couple oracle cards. Okay, yin and yang or yang. Okay, so we're bringing balance into our life right now. You're someone who's wanting to bring in more balance into their life. Could be a Libra or have Libra in your chart somewhere. The Oracle's Gift. This card is all about, ironically, actually not seeking for answers outside of yourself. If you're someone who likes tarot, which obviously you do, which is why you're watching this video, or you just like, you know, messages like this, it's because, well, let me back up. When we like things like tarot, it's, you know, I love tarot and I love readings like this. But sometimes we can be seeking for answers outside of ourselves by watching videos like this. And I'm not saying that you're someone, if you are watching this, I'm not saying that you are someone who is like constantly looking for answers outside of themselves, but that is something that this card talks about, the Oracle's Gift, which is everything that you seek is already within you. So anything that I say to you today, whoever this message is for, I think it's going to be, I just think this is going to be confirmation on something for you in your life. I don't think I'm going to really tell you anything you don't already know, but I am going to give you some loving advice because that's what we do here. I'm here to empower you. I am here to uplift you and remind you of how beautiful you are and that we need you, that this world needs you. So let's get into it. All right. So like I said, you are either feeling defensive lately or you've just been in this period of like setting firm boundaries. I feel like you're someone who has worked for a large part of their life, like just trying to strike a balance of setting boundaries with people. You might be quick to be put on the defensive because of whatever reason. And I think that you've been very intentional about how you show up for other people and like where you stand with your colleagues, your friends, your family, even strangers. I'm getting the sense that you're the kind of person who's very easygoing and you're just someone who likes to kind of just like blend in with the crowd, perhaps. And I think that you have been realizing um, lately and up to this point that while there's nothing wrong with like wanting to fit, like just there's nothing wrong with wanting to fit into the crowd and to kind of just be like go with the flow and like easy to get along with. But there can be a side to that kind of behavior where we just kind of like take whatever, you know, and I think it's led you to kind of put up some boundaries with other people. And I think that you're actually feeling pretty good about this. So cool. You are someone who is wanting a family. You're someone who is wanting to build generational wealth. You're someone who has goals that involve like you just want everything. You just want it all. You have the 10 of coins in the heart of your spread. And so this is true abundance and this is beautiful energy. I do feel that there could be like a female figure that's kind of like, have you set boundaries with a female figure in your life recently? I think that's what, for some of you, that's what this energy could be. Like you kind of standing up to, maybe it's like a mom or like some maternal kind of figure in your life. For some of you, if it's not that, I think that for the other group of people, you need to like really believe in yourself and you need to really know that like you have what it takes to build this dream life that you want. And I'm just getting like there's like this theme around self-worth that's coming to me right now, that maybe you've just been feeling like a little insecure about how can I get this dream, or like, you know, like really believing that it's possible for you. I think that you're someone, money could also be significant. By that I mean like just kind of watch your spending at this time if you are someone who's wanting to build like generational wealth, and if you are someone who has like a clear vision on like a career or a business, be intentional with your money at this time too. Or you could just be someone who like, you know, could have better spending habits. So yeah. You are wanting a new beginning though. You're coming out of like this period. You're like, all right, I've put in this work of like trying to kind of like stand up to people, and that can be exhausting. That can be, especially if we're not used to doing that, that's like, that takes a lot of energy, and it's like our system is like, whoa, like what are you doing? That's not how we do things here. But the new you does do that, and you're ready for a new beginning. You have Ace of Coins at the crown of your spread. Ace of Coins, this is spirit presenting something to you. You're wanting this. You're wanting something to build, okay? Yeah, you're wanting something to build. 10 of Coins, you're wanting to build a family. You're in that mindset of building like this dream of yours. You want to make it a reality, okay? So I do feel like at this time, if you haven't already seen an opportunity come for you, be on the lookout, okay? Be on the lookout, because God is wanting to give you an opportunity here with the Ace of Coins. And what I'm hearing is like, don't second guess it. Sometimes it's like life is so funny. life is like just how it works sometimes, like how we connect with people that are like that was so weird and random. How did I meet this person, and like why did I go this place and then I like stumbled into this person, or like you know what I mean, like whatever the case may be. But I say that because I feel like this is how it's going to kind of come in for you. So just kind of be mindful about that, right? If you are invited to an event, or if you're like an idea comes to you, or like um if you're given an opportunity to explore something new, you get the point. I would say yes, if it feels good to you. But sometimes like we have to say yes to things even if we're tired. Do you know what I mean? That's different than like your gut being like, ugh, no, like that feels weird or off, right? There's a difference there. But I'm getting the thoughts in my head and like the inner knowing that in order for you to start with this vision that you want, it's gonna start unexpectedly, right? So embrace that. Embrace how this like new seed kind of comes in to your life. That's so exciting. You might be also like in a very restful time right now. I feel like you have just been chilling a little bit. You've been valuing taking a rest, and good for you. We all need to take more rest in life, if I'm being quite honest. Rest is so important because rest is what we need to do in order to like really build this, like in order to build like things that we want, and in order to call in things that we want, right? Like we need time to like rest and recalibrate and get in touch with ourselves, get in touch with our inner voice. And yeah, so if you are resting right now, that's awesome. I do feel like you're going to be coming out of a resting period though, because you have the Page of Coins here in your immediate future. So there is a lot of earth here. You might be an earth sign as well. There's a lot of earth here so far. Page of Coins. Perfect. You're going to take the step to like get what you want. So, I mean, you might be going back to school. You might be choosing to pick up a new book, a new area of study. This is like curious energy. Pages to me feel curious and inquisitive, and like they like to learn. So something like this, okay? This is what that's showing me. Let's keep going. Oh my God. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, this is so wild. Like I said, with this yin and yang energy here, you have the Lovers. And I don't know if I said this, but at least I was thinking in my head when I flipped this over, I was thinking, you know, I'm going to be curious to see what this card is. If this is kind of feeding off of it. I feel like I was thinking that. I don't think I said that out loud. Anyway. Yeah, you're someone who likes balance. You like an equal give and take in every area of your life. And I think this is just something that you've been working at. And also with like this Four of Swords, I don't think I specified that, but you have the Four of Swords at the root of your spread. So back to the relaxation piece, it's like, I do feel like you're tapping into this yin energy right now of just resting. And I feel like people also see you in a very like balanced way. And yeah, I just feel like, you know, perhaps people could have like taken advantage of. That's a little strong to say, or just have kind of I don't know the right word, but maybe you get what I'm trying to say. Like, you're someone who is very like even keeled and balanced and like go with the flow and accommodating and like just peaceful. And I think that people, if you know, knowingly or unknowingly, people can kind of like see this energy and like think that they can just say whatever to you or ask you to do whatever and you're just going to say yes to it. Okay, like that's like the feeling that I'm getting. That's the kind of person I feel like I'm reading for right now. And you've done a really good job at reflecting on who you are and how you show up and what you want to change. So yeah, like you are being encouraged to continue to balance this energy. It's beautiful that you are someone who is so accommodating and just like you're able to see both sides of a situation. Also, you're someone who just really values harmony, and like I also am getting the sense that like people like to be around you because your energy feels good to them. It feels calming and stable. And I don't think people always, even people closest to you, I'm getting the sense that like even those closest to you don't always see like what you go through internally to like to continue to keep this like inner harmony, you know. So yeah, whatever you're stepping into, like whatever quest you're about to go on, you're not gonna know. Okay, you're not gonna really know maybe right away what is gonna come of this new thing that you're pursuing, is what I'm getting. I think you're kind of in a way feeling like, wow, I don't know where this is gonna lead or what's gonna come of this. And I mean, whenever we do start something new, we don't know what's going to come of it. But there's this, you have the moon here, and this is in your external factors area. So this to me is feeling like this new quest that you're about to go on, or this new area of study, or this new hobby, or just this new book that you pick up, this self-learning technique, take it how it fits for you. There's a part of you that feels like, I have no idea where this is leading, but I'm just gonna follow what feels good and do it. Do that. Don't try not to get overwhelmed by like all of the outcomes or like where this could go, and like try not to get distracted by all of the possibilities that might actually end up coming towards you. Because whenever we do step out, like I was saying earlier with the Ace of Coins, to say yes to opportunities, that's amazing. And when you say yes to things, like you're opening up the door, right, for so many new possibilities to come into your life. What I'm getting though is you might end up feeling a little bit overwhelmed by like how much actually comes to you in your physical world when you say yes. And so strike a balance. I keep like, right, this balance, there's like this just big theme of balance here with this reading. You do this well. Strike a balance between what's coming to you, know what to say yes to and know what to say no to. And the way that you know is you feel it in your body. Always. You always feel it in your body. I don't care what anyone else says. Your head doesn't know it all the time, or your head tries to tell you one thing, but your body knows. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, even with you not knowing, you're good because you've got the Ace of Cups in your final outcome. Okay, this is amazing. You have two aces here. You have two aces here. Ace of Cups, this is Are you kidding? This is like harmony. This is like your harmony paying off. That's just what came to me. This is like peaceful, angelic, like true union, balanced, harmonious energy. Finally, like the reward is being reaped. I don't know if I just said that weird, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so this 10 of coins, this family that you want, or this wealth that you're trying to build, yeah, you have everything it takes to get there. And what I would say is go for it. I mean, say yes to the things that light you up, and it's going to lead you to that Ace of Cups. It's going to lead you to true emotional satisfaction, fulfillment. Again, aces, this is another offering. Again, when you step out, when you say yes to things, even if you're scared, even if you're tired, but there's a part of you that wants to do it, you're going to be rewarded. I swear on it. I swear on it. And this is like, I'm getting this sense of like, you being so happy that like you cry when you get this thing, you know, when you reach a certain point in your journey of building or holding steadfast to your vision, you're going to reach a certain point and it's like, you know, God is going to be like, yep, they're ready for this. Let me hand this to them, and you're going to notice it. So I also feel like you're going to notice this opportunity with the Ace of Cups versus like this Ace of Coins. Ace of Cups, you're going to notice this opportunity. It's just going to come falling in your lap, okay? Ace of Coins, like I said, I think it's just a matter of right now understanding that, like I said, life works in really mysterious, weird ways. And so recognize the signs and you will. Well, that's all I've got. If you liked this reading, you can comment, I claim it, I claim it, I claim it. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys next time. And last but not least, my name's Joelle, and I don't know if I said that. And I also just wanted to say real quick, once again, you have the answers within you. I just told you everything you already know, like I said in the beginning. And yeah, all right, that's it.